Sometimes we make a big mistake by assuming that people don't engage in the conversation around mental health, mental well-being, anxiety, depression, stress, all of these terms that are coming out as we work to tackle the problem of how to access desired states of mind at a very complex time in our history as a species. And I think sometimes we make the mistake of thinking that people don't want to engage with this material because of stigma, that it's very, very steeped in stigma and they don't want to deal with it. I don't know that that's true. That can simply be an assumption on our part continually. It could be the fact that it seems like a Sisyphean problem, like an endless stone to roll, because without understanding how adaptable the body and brain are, we may be looking at the problem and saying, well, that just sucks. That's really too bad. It's unfortunate that all these kids are dealing with unprecedented stress and anxiety levels. It's unfortunate that I'm dealing with depression, anxiety, chronic fatigue, stress, without understanding how adaptable these toggles are. I look back to my own life, and without having a framework for feeling really good, I didn't know what that meant, right? You don't realize where the ceiling is for waking up and feeling pretty positive, focused, energetic until you've experienced that and then you want to work to share it. So I think it's maybe really important that we don't make assumptions that people are so scared of the stigma around we're going to keep using this term mental health until we find a better one to collectively express what we're trying to say. But that maybe people aren't scared of it. Maybe they don't know that it can be changed and adapted. Now that's something we can really easily build. When I say easy, it's a mountain of work, but it can be built into an educational curriculum. You can have people exiting college with the understanding that their brains change throughout their adult lives and that they are, based on the content that they expose themselves to, based on the lifestyle that they live, and based on the choices that they make, they're very much behind the wheel of that process. Or they're not, but it's happening regardless. Right? We're on the road regardless. Whether or not we're behind the wheel of the passenger is something that we need to be able to create a curriculum that at least displays the two options and shows a generation of young people how to access the one that they desire.